From Blue Mountain College in Blue Mountain, Mississippi, another edition of the Southern State Showcase just around the corner. John here, Nicole there, and Montgomery was a very busy place.
Super busy, lots of championships were played, and we named a few champions, so let's waste no time and find out who. The showcase starts right now.
Southern States Showcase on Sports South.
Welcome to another episode of the Showcase. We are here in Blue Mountain, Mississippi on the campus of Blue Mountain College. And John, let's jump right into it because we have a few champions to name.
We got to go to the capital of dreams. First time around, it's men's and women's soccer from the Emory-Fulmer Soccer Complex. The #1 seeds were the University of Mobile on both sides. Would they make it through and become champs? Here's your answer. First championship of the day, a late morning kick with top seed University of Mobile going up against the 2 seed William Carey, chasing after the Southern States Athletic Conference title. Early on, Carey had a lot of the offense. Nice flick, and you'll notice this a lot in the highlights. Rebecca Wynn will eventually come up with the pounce and the capture to stop the threat early on for William Carey. 6 saves in the first half alone, 9 first-half shots for WCU. Then, Claudia Saucedo, you've heard a lot about her this year on the showcase. She's impeded in a scoring opportunity. You can't grab the jersey like that. And the decision, yellow card, 6:15 to go in the first half. And here comes the kick. Afusahima Giamfi Kumaning with the shot, and it's parried over the bar by Wynn. She goes over the defensive efforts on the day for the team.
It was tough, honestly. Like, they have a really good offense. They're constantly switching and changing. So my job is basically to communicate to the defense, and they did awesome. They just really picked off most of the passes that could have been dangerous. So I didn't have to do very much. They really made me look good. They always do.
Last minute of the first half, last 30 seconds really. First half, Anna Caroline Scales from the top of the 18 rockets the shot just inside the left post. 1-0, and that would be the only scoring of the game.
Few goals like that before that have just been brilliant, right in the back of the net, and that's exactly what happened. One touch and right in.
Second half, Saucedo in the box, once again impeded, and you're going to call on Giamfi Kumaning again for the penalty kick. Wynn stops it to preserve the lead in the 48th minute. Wynn discusses as Mobile are the champs.
She lined up straight on, and so normally when people line up straight on, it's really difficult to open your hip to go to the other side. So I just waited a split second to see if she would open her hip, and she didn't, so then I just went the other way. So that's what I did.
Defended like we've been working all year. I told them before the game, this is the hardest working team I've ever been a part of. And we came out today and we played like that again.
Men's side shortly thereafter, Martin Methodist with their supporters coming down from Giles County, taking on Bethel. Early scare off the corner from the far side. Stephen Lunning ends up getting trampled inside the 6. He would end up being okay, and he would continue. It's not the first or the last time that Lunning was under siege in the first half, off the free right there. Almost disaster in the box, but Lunning would eventually corral it on his back. But here's how dangerous Bethel could be, just as an example. Martin Methodist with the free kick from about 35 yards out. It goes into the box, but then Bethel is out like a shot in transition. By the time they get all the way back down to the left-hand side of your screen, Tevin Skyers with the fancy footwork. He's taken down. Martin Methodist would clear, though, and we were scoreless at the half. Second half. Watch the touch here. Great touch on offense for Bethel. Samuel Goni with a little 1-2 with Kebademba, the right foot drag, and the goal to make it 1-0.
I guess it was just a fine play, 1-2, and I got it in the box, and I just put it in.
Bethel hangs on 1-0, and head coach Melvin Belong is overcome. Bethel gets the automatic bid. As the champs, Errol Reed is definitely right. Bethel is #1 this year.
Feels great to be back on top of the conference. It's a difficult conference, very tough conference, but it's challenging. But we knew all the while that we have a good team and we trust in each other and we believe.
Just brilliant, you know. Obviously, the stress through the whole 90 minutes, the pressure on us with the television, like my family back home in Scotland watching us. And then for Kebba to come up with a moment of magic, just unbelievable. And then the end of this, you've seen the scenes from us. It was just an unbelievable day.
Congrats to all the teams that made it to Montgomery for the SSAC Soccer Championships. So Nicole, there's your answer. Men's and women's champs from the Emery-Fulmer Soccer Complex. 2 champs down. Where do we go next?
We're going to head to volleyball next, and we'll see who took the crown there. The showcase continues after this.
Because you want more flavor, at Nukes we marinate and grill to perfection. Because you want the latest culinary tastes and trends, we never rest. At Nukes, great food drives us. So we are meticulous in our preparation, obsessed with the quality of our ingredients, and uncompromising about serving you our very best. We believe that sharing a memorable meal is one of life's ultimate pleasures. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Arrive ready to learn. Graduate ready to lead. Let's get started. College of Coastal Georgia.
Discover.mga.edu. Discover Middle Georgia State College.
Arrive ready to learn. Graduate ready to lead. Let's get started. College of Coastal Georgia.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person. Leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
Welcome back to the Southern State Showcase, coming to you from Blue Mountain College in Blue Mountain, Mississippi. And when we said, Nicole, that Montgomery was a very busy place for the fall championships, we were telling the absolute truth, because we've crowned 2 soccer champs so far. There's a third one. What was it?
The third would be volleyball. So let's find out who came out on top.
The 2014 Southern States Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship saw the 1 seed Coastal Georgia advance to the final to meet 2nd seed University of Mobile at the Crampton Bowl Multiplex in Montgomery. Early on, the Mariners would come up big. Emma Anderson hits the cross-court kill, and Coastal led 4-1 early. Mobile would have an answer. Off the long volley, Bailey Nations puts it away down the right side, and the Rams were hanging around. But Coastal would find the advantage as they pulled away to win Game 1, 25-13. We pick it up in Game 2, and once again the Mariners would jump out to the early lead with the big block here. But the Rams would find a little magic of their own. Bailey Nations would prove to be too much for the Coastal front line, and Mobile would find a little rally. Then Sarah Van Wert and Jessica Rule get tough at the net, and the Rams were in business. At game point, a service error would give Mobile a 25-17 win, and we were tied at 1 game apiece halfway through. Coastal would come back to win Game 3 25-14, and we pick it up in the 4th as Coastal up 2-1. They would get the big kill here for the early lead. Throughout Game 4, Mobile would dig deep for offense, but Coastal just seemed to have their number on this night, coming up with save after save. Then on match point, it was Allie Shannon at the net, and Coastal would bring home the Southern States Athletic Conference crown.
We've had the target on our back the whole year, being the preseason favorites with Mobile, and so fortunately Faulkner gave us a really good preparation in the semifinal, and you know, and all of our teams in pool, they did a really good job, and we had an opportunity to practice beating a team 3 times, multiple times this weekend. So it wasn't something new, and but it takes a really good discipline from a team, and our kids demonstrated that today.
We've just been dreaming of this moment since the season started, ever since our close loss to them last year, and so right now we're just so overwhelmed. Like, we're probably the happiest people here right now, so it feels great, and we worked so hard for this.
It's such a team effort with us. Like, it takes the whole team. It's never one person, it's everyone. And I mean, we're going to be happy for the rest of the night, and then we're going to start practicing on Monday, and everything's going to start over.
The win for the College of Coastal Georgia was huge for the program and their senior class, as it was the school's first ever Southern States Volleyball Championship.
Well, I mean, it's been rewarding every year. Every year there's been a new plateau and a new plateau, so we knew it was coming. We knew that this was the eventual end. I just didn't expect to be here when we reached it. I knew it would come for Coastal eventually. I just didn't expect to get to actually experience it. So that's probably the coolest part, is that we're actually still here and around to relish the fruit of our labor.
Next up for the Mariners is an automatic bid to the NAIA National Tournament, and they're ready for the next challenge.
You know, I think that this is what we dream of, and you know, and you do the right things every day to try to accomplish those things. But the best part about Cornerstones is that there's always another one, and you know, now we got to try to go get our first NAIA tournament win, and you know, make final sight and represent our conference really well, because we do have a very strong conference, especially this year, and we're looking forward to wearing the Southern States title.
From the Crampton Bowl Multiplex in Montgomery, for the Southern States Showcase, I'm Scott Singer.
So John, 3 champions have been named, and that's going to wrap up the champion segment of this show. But don't go away. We're finally going to tell you everything that's going on here at Blue Mountain College. The showcase continues after this.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
A nurse. Radiologic technologist.
A manager.
A lifesaver.
I'm a leader. Going to make the world a better place.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Are you?
Are you? Are you?
Are you?
Hollingsworth takes the snap, thrust out of the pocket, throws deep into the end zone. There's Dawson. He got it. Touchdown, Faulkner. Evans quickly up the floor for the Lady Eagles. He finds Hayes in the corner. Hayes for 3. Faulkner is the 2013 national champion. They have just painted Lewiston, Idaho, Faulkner blue.
Faulkner University Athletics, champions of character.
Carrie is
inspiring, family, a best value, engaging,
diverse,
military friendly,
enriching,
competitive,
cutting edge,
Christ-centered, growing,
and the path to your future.
View course schedules and registration times. Apply online and learn more about Carey at wmcarey.edu.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Welcome back to the showcase. We made our way to the brand new indoor facility here at Blue Mountain College. And now, John, this is only part of what's going on here.
Yeah, it's been 12 months since we've been here, so it's time to catch up with what else is new and exciting here at Blue Mountain College. The last 12 months at Blue Mountain College has seen a lot of positives brought to North Mississippi. The first piece of recognition that comes to mind is from U.S. News & World Report. The magazine saw fit to nominate the school as a top 25 regional college this past year, a tremendous feather in the cap for the school whose enrollment is just under 600 these days, the number where the college can keep its sense of community and continue to grow as a Southern Baptist institution.
Enrollment is up. Our enrollment this fall is 544 students, which compares to 532 last fall. And to put it in perspective, the high enrollment at Blue Mountain has been 555. So inching toward that mark again, and we're very, very pleased about that. So we've been off to a good start. Our graduate program is growing. We have a graduate program in elementary education and literacy K through 12, which has doubled in size this fall. So we're very, very pleased about that. We've been able to get that word out and see lots of students coming here to continue with their graduate work.
And the other award that's given Blue Mountain a big buzz within the state of Mississippi is the Holbrook Award, given annually to the school that boasts the highest graduation rate of its student athletes. Now, the toppers were already achieving at an 83% clip, but the college experienced a 17% increase to a full 100% graduation rate in their athletes. A challenging curriculum combined with credit to the professors and peers makes for a nice piece of hardware.
We all espouse that we are about academics and we're about athletics, and any time that you can receive the award for having graduated the most student athletes of your competitors in the state, that's always a plus, and we're really excited and appreciate the job that our student athletes have done, as well as our college and professors and staff in working with them to help them to achieve that.
And when that light comes on for a Blue Mountain student, Dr. McMillan could not be more proud of what the college sets out to do when welcoming a student through its doors.
When that happens, we believe that we have achieved our mission. We want students to leave here having grown in their faith. We want them to leave feeling that their spiritual journey has been enhanced, and we believe that happens. It can happen on the court or on the field, it can happen in the classroom, it can happen in chapel, it can happen in community, but that is our goal, is for our students to leave here with a Christ-centered educational experience, with an experience that has enabled them to grow in their spiritual life as they have grown in their academic life, and there is nothing better than that.
Athletically, the toppers have been making strides on and off the field. Over the northern border of the campus, the plans are still in place to construct athletic fields for spring sports. And a mile off campus, there's a new indoor practice facility that baseball and softball are currently breaking in, something AD LaVon Driscoll knows will help the 12-month process that is his sports program, while getting to add some dorm space as well.
Well, it is, and being able to, fortunately, since we've had it fixed, we've been able to be outside a lot. But now the weather's beginning to change, and so it's going to get cold, and it's going to get wet and rainy, and it's going to be great for our softball and baseball to be able to be indoors. It's a big facility. They've got plenty of room to hit. They've got plenty of room to throw and do whatever they need to do in that facility.
We remodeled this property over the summer, and so it now includes a residence hall for men. There is room for 30 in this residence hall. We have 17 who are residing there now. But the property also includes what has become a wonderful facility for us, that we have moved our indoor practice facility to this site. So our baseball and softball teams now have a very fine place in which to play in practice when the weather does not allow them to be on the field. And so we're very, very excited about being able to provide our students with that option.
On the field, the program knows there's a growth curve coming into the southern states, but the toppers are hitting the practice courts, ready for the games that continue to make the college grow in the conference and make their impact in the communities they play in as well.
It was great. We really enjoyed our first year. We got to go to a lot of schools we'd never been to. We got to play against a lot of different teams that we had known about but had not competed against. Competition was great, as we knew it would be, but it was fun and exciting, and we're looking forward to our second year.
The competition level is high. That stretches our athletes, but that's good, and they want to grow, and they want to be able to compete at the highest level that they can. And so being in this conference this first year has definitely put all of our athletes in that position of having to reach deep down and say, okay, I'm going to have to give this my very best if we're going to be able to compete, and they've done that. We're pleased with the progress that they've made, we're pleased with the opportunities that they've had, and look forward to another challenging but rewarding year.
So as Blue Mountain continues to see itself expand its footprint in Mississippi and beyond, there's a great sense of pride in what they're doing and where they know they want to go. The co-ed version of the college has only been around for the last decade, but it has been a full, growing decade.
We will looking more toward the future even. I think we will have to consider a new facility for our basketball teams. We have a wonderful gymnasium that has been a part of our campus for a long time. But as the college continues to grow and as the community continues to support us, we will at some point have to look very seriously at expanding a facility that will meet those needs. It has been very rewarding to see the vision of my predecessor who made the move to become co-educational, and we have seen the fruit of that pursuit come our way. It is, again, fun to watch students in North Mississippi as they recognize, hey, I can go to Blue Mountain College and play college baseball, something they've dreamed of doing, but they don't have to necessarily be that far from home, but right here in their own backyards they have an opportunity to compete at the collegiate level. So I think that for me has been one of the most interesting and rewarding things to know that our students right here in North Mississippi can compete against the many wonderful institutions who set the bar really high for collegiate competition through the Southern States Athletic Conference.
So Nicole, great national recognition from U.S. News and World Report. You know they're going to go for that top slot next year. And while you toss a break, I'm going to keep an eye on you because we got a dead pull hitter behind us who almost took you out a second ago.
Yeah, softball practice going on. I got to take cover.
You knew it.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for now. Coming up, we'll tell you where we're headed for our next show. But first, the Players of the Week.
This week, during our Players of the Week segment, we honor our Players of the Year. In volleyball, the honor went to Coastal Georgia sophomore setter Kaylee Miners. The Mackinac, Illinois native led the conference in assists with 1,191 and assists per set with 12.28, which is also the nation's best. Last week, she led the Mariners to their first ever SSAC Conference Tournament Championship. In men's soccer, the Player of the Year was University of Mobile senior midfielder Dayton Messiah. Messiah led the conference in game-winning goals with 5, ranked second in goals with 12, and points with 31. The French native ranks among the top 20 in the NAIA in game-winning goals and game-winning goals per game. In women's soccer, the Player of the Year was William Carey senior forward Claudia Saucedo, who led the conference in nearly every offensive category, including goals with 19, assists with 9, and points with 47. The Miami native Florida ranks among the top 10 nationally in game-winning goals per game, points, and points per game. In men's cross country, Jeffrey Kipchumba of William Carey outpaced the 70-runner field at the conference championships to earn the individual title with an 8-kilometer time of 25 minutes and 2 seconds. He crossed the finish line nearly 14 seconds faster than his nearest competitor. And the honor in women's cross country went to Allison Deneche of William Carey. She won the women's SSAC championship, finishing the 5-kilometer race in a time of 18 minutes and 54 seconds, outpacing the 79-runner field. Congratulations to all of the Players of the Year.
Because you want more flavor, at Nuke's we marinate and grill to perfection. Because you want the latest culinary tastes and trends, we never rest. At Nuke's, great food drives us. So we are meticulous in our preparation, obsessed with the quality of our ingredients, and uncompromising about serving you our very best. We believe that sharing a memorable meal is one of life's ultimate pleasures. Join us at Nuke's Eatery.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seems. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
Welcome back to the showcase. Wrapping things up here at Blue Mountain College. And John, we just saw the national polls and the Southern States was well represented, which is always a great thing.
Yes.
But we have to tell them about social media.
Social media. Go to ssacsports.com on the internet. Get all the information that you need about the SSAC and the Southern States Athletic Conference and the NAIA. All right, track me here. News, scores, standings, schedules, the showcase, old episodes, new episodes, where we're going, where we've been, all of that stuff. Okay, Facebook. SSAC Sports. Friend us, like us, be a part of the conversation there. Let us know what's going on in your part of the world. And on Twitter, follow Nicole on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, follow Scott on Twitter, and follow the conference on Twitter at SSAC Sports.
I think you got it all.
I think I got it all.
All right, well, that's going to wrap things up here at Blue Mountain College. But make sure you come back and see us next week because we're headed to Belhaven. We'll see you then.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
The University of Mobile, founded on belief.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
A nurse.
Radiologic technologist.
A manager.
A lifesaver.
I'm a leader. Going to make the world a better place.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Are you?
Are you?
Are you?
Are you?
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.